guys, it's Brandon doing another video. This is the Enneagrams spin-off, Enneagrams Meet Real Life. So I am doing a video about the Tritypes coming up, kind of like explaining a little bit about the Tritypes to explain this current video I'm doing out now, which is how I figured out my Tritype, my revelation, if you will. So, the backstory to this is, let me take a drink of my water before I get all caught up in it. So there's a girl that I talk to a lot, and this kind of goes back to when I lost my job, my old job that I had when the company went out. So I valued her a lot as like a friend, and I tried to earn her friendship. She was a manager there, and she made it like a career out of it. Like, I feared that if we stopped working together, that our friendship would stop too. Because that just, to me, makes sense logically. Like, there's no need to have a friendship after work. We don't, there's no, like, if there's no correlation, why keep doing it? Like, that's why I don't get. It just doesn't make sense to me. And, we've had moments where, like, we fought before and stuff, and we kind of made up after that. And we pulled through a lot of it. But I kind of always question, like, if she actually does care about me. And, flashback to we started working together. We fought on Friday night, and Saturday we worked together for Olympics. We had to clean up the store. We hugged. She ignored my messages and ignored me, and I took it to me.
Oh, she's leaving me behind. I'm done for. This is it.
I am no longer her friend. Like, that's my big fear inside of me. And I tried to earn her friendship. I did, like, gifts for her. Gifts for everybody, but mainly for her. Kind of, she's the first person I thought of every year for Christmas, for gifts. But I got gifts for everybody that was really pertinent to them. Because I wanted to earn friendship out of that. From anybody that still worked there. Not just her, but she was my main target. So. And then, it triggered my fear when we stopped talking together and she ignored my text messages. Like,
hey, Brandon, you were right. She doesn't like you. She never liked you.
And I reacted out of my fear, and I just kind of burned that bridge before I burned a bridge. Before I officially got the word the bridge got burnt. Because in my mind, if I pull away from you meaning the person that's watching this, not necessarily her, because she's not going to care about this anyway, but like, so if I pull away from you, it's not you rejecting me if I do it first to you. Because I'm not rejecting you. I'm protecting myself from you rejecting me. If that makes sense. I'm not doing it to make you reject me. But I'm rejecting you. I am withdrawing from you and putting that bridge up, putting that wall up, because I know in here that you don't want to talk to me, and you're not my friend anymore. But to keep here safe.
No one asked me how I'm feeling. Life's not fair. I blend into the crowd. I could try to scream, but it don't matter how loud. No one cares, no matter what I do. You just look right through. Just 'cause I'm wearing all camo don't mean I'm not a human being. Can't tell if I just really blend in or if you're ignoring me.
To keep her safe. If I stop that from happening, then maybe that's yeah. trying to keep this safe emotionally. Like, I took the whole thing kind of hard, and I figured that the whole thing was for naught. Like, our friendship was meaningless, and by default I'm meaningless, and
So look me in the eyes, tell me you think it's fine. The way you're talking to me makes me think you like to see me cry. Oh why, can't you see me trying? Or should I waste my time pretending it's fine? I'll give you my soul to keep. Take my heart to tear it apart and bury me 6 feet deep.
I was kind of angry, and I drank a lot. I still kind of do. Like, I've never been drunk, but I have at least some alcohol in my system at least every day at some point during my day. And, you know, I was kind of mad that we had this kind of arrangement that where if she wanted her space, she would tell me that she wanted her space, and I could respect that versus, like, leaving and then just not saying anything to me. But, you know, I got defensive, I got angry, and I pulled away. I did this whole ghosting episode because of the whole conflict I had with her, and that still wasn't resolved. So, yeah, look at the loser over here, you know.
It's that loser, look at me.
Yeah. I made a playlist on Spotify called Ghost Epidural, because I was still kind of dealing with the whole ghosting feeling, and I had some songs from there that are... There's this one song that I think some artist named Margot did, called R.I.P. And the main thing of the song is, like, basically, like, Margot was singing about some person and how they can't, like, just leave each other alone.
You don't wanna let me rest in peace. All the things you said still are haunting me. Should let this die, but I'm weak. Wrapped around your finger even though you're dead to me.
It's a really good song. It got stuck in my head, and it's been in my head nonstop. But, you know, I replayed that. I replayed, like, my playlist. I keep replaying the playlist. I drank. I just haven't really been dealing with it well.
Cover up my feelings with my own 2 hands. The mirror in my head is the cause of all my shame. It was always my fault, I am the one to blame. I made myself the victim, now I am one of toast. Living with regret, crying up with lonely.
Fast forward to this past week at work, I was pushing a broom, kind of thinking about the whole Tritype thing, and I learned about it recently. And I was kind of just like, I didn't really know what my type was. I thought I was either a 4-1-5 or a 4-1-6. According to my little source I was looking at, I'm a little more 6 leaning versus 5 leaning. But I think I have a strong 5 wing, so that's probably why I don't really quite know where I fit. And then I thought about the whole thing with me and the friend, and then I realized, oh, I am a 4-1-6, like, or a 4-6-1. I said 4-6-1, but they can be probably interchangeable. And I was just like, oh, because at my core, like, inside of my heart, like, and everything, like, I really want that connection, people, and, I chase that.
Thought I knew the way, I thought that everything was real, but something deep inside kept tugging at my soul. Blinded by the screen, but I'm about to crack the code.
I thought I was more like a sexual 1-on-1 4, because they really value relationships and stuff, but I'm kind of self-preservation still for being, when I get out of my feelings, I can really just deal with life and realize my feelings don't really matter too much. Like, I mean, yeah, they matter to me, but I don't have to express all my feelings. But, like, and I was just like, oh, so, because I romanticized the whole thing. I reached out to her a while back, and I was like, well, a while back meaning last week, when I was putting uploads. And I said to her, hey, you know, I did my thing. I was acting out of my own fear. I'm sorry. If you want to reach out to me at some point, you can. I still want to shoot myself in the foot again. And don't write the journey again, because I'm going to bleed down and die anyway, so what the hell, you know. That's kind of my mindset. I might as well just throw out the bathwater and the baby. That's kind of my trait of thought with a lot of things when I go overboard and you overkill. And, you know, that's also me probably being really emotionally, like, volatile. Like, I can be very volatile. And really lash out and do stuff. And, like, a lot of my posts I made on, like, Facebook, like, my reels and stuff, some of them were kind of largely, like, to vocally express how I feel.
I'm out my mind, help me get this straight. Yeah, blind, everything is about you. My fucked up life couldn't ever amount to cry.
About stuff going on in my life, like, without saying it, I want people to actually look at it and be like, oh.
When killing people so much more fun. Just look at her face when her heart starts to break. She's just lost a loved one.
Maybe there's something going on in this life and they want us to talk about it.
Fight, not to fail, not to fall, or you'll end up like the others. Die again, drenched in sin, with no respect for another.
But I don't want to say, hey, I want to vent. I want you to chase me. To pull that out of me. Like, I don't want to hear you guys, like, I don't want to, like...
I took the red pill, I know I got it through, but I ain't going back, I never asked to take the blue. Oh, I'd rather die than be locked in a cage. I saw it with my eyes, yet I feel so betrayed.
I don't want to complain about it. I'd rather slightly hint at it. Hopefully someone picks that up and then reaches out to me about it versus, okay, he's posting some weird stuff again, let's move on, like, So, but, like, my whole, and I was also, like, I'm also more leaning to my 1 because I integrate into 1, and when I'm in a healthier spot as a 4, I can put my feelings aside and I can, you know, be principled, disciplined, and get stuff done, and but I think because I'm also, like, I also heavily relate more to 1 than I do 8s or 9s, because I'm not really laid back. And while 8s can be more at your face with people, and they can be a little more, like, assertive, and they can go with people to fight injustice, to fight for justice, I'm not really strong in that department, to be honest. Like, that's not my core thing. It's about getting stuff done right and being correct about it. I'd rather get stuff done by the book than just worry about people, because people can be unpredictable. And they can hurt you. And they'll hurt you and everything like that. And that's how the 6 is. The 6 thinks that way. The 6 and people are going to be able to get dangers around the corner. Like, that's why you just stay at home, bunker down. And for me, with being like, one of my heart values, up here in the head triad, like, I am more 6-ish than I am a 5. I think my 5 wing is very strong versus my 3 wing. Because I can be very, like, I think about how I feel a lot of the time. And that's how I process stuff. Like, I feel stuff, I think about it, I think about what I feel. Then I feel what I think about it, and then I go through that cycle and I keep on going and going and going and going. Until I snap out and be like, okay, let's get stuff done about this, Brad. Let's not think about it for the past, like, 16 more months about it. We're gonna just do it and be done. Let's just do. I have a tendency to get stuck in that pattern of thinking and feeling and thinking and feeling, and that just cycles upon itself. But with 6s, unlike with 5s, 6s are more oriented about when they think and feel about stuff with people, and I was oblivious to that for the longest time. But that makes sense for me, because I'm always concerned about the group. Like, I notice something that's kind of off. Normally, I have my moments where I'm a little bit, like, all caught up in myself, because I can be very self-absorbed. And I can make it about me. And I can be like, oh, I'm the only one that's different because everyone else is all the same, and they don't notice me, and I can get all, like, I'm over here, you're over there, and you all are over there. You'll never come over to me. I am split up by an imaginary wall And that wall is always around me, and you'll never get into this wall. That makes me apart. I'm not like everybody else. I'm different. I'm either above you guys, or I'm below you guys, but I'm not in the same level as you guys. You guys are all about this, but then I
They have a way to
help you guys out. I have to do all
the work to get everything noticed.
you know.
I have to work to make sure the group is okay.
I have to do all this stuff to make sure the group's okay. I have to do all the work on that to make it so the group's okay. Like, that's kind of like all three kind of working together. Like, it's all about me working, doing the thing for you, so you can see this. Like, that's probably a very very aggressive, but like, it made me think about it more. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like the six, I'm doing the wings coming up next. That'll be the Tritype video. For the type 6s, the 6s, they see dangers in the world around them. They're very faithful and dependent to their people. They're loyal. Their name is the Loyalist, or also Loyalist Skeptics. They be very skeptical of people and wary of them. They value community. They appreciate order and rules and plans. They appreciate clear boundaries. And I was like, oh. They also deal with a lot of anxiety and fear, like the what if scenarios. Like, that's what I worry about a lot. Like, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if I cause a reaction on people and I have to defend myself? Like, when I was a child, like, I had to feel that. I had to think that way to survive growing up, you know. And I thought it was because I was self-preservation 4, because that's, you know, self-preservation is all about self-focus. It's all about me making sure I can maintain and survive through all this. And for me, I bottled my feelings and pushed them down because feelings were going to get in the way. But if I really was all this time at 416, the 6 probably was that influence that helped me keep on going to survive. We're just like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. Like, this makes a lot of sense to me. Like, and even like with the ones, like the ones have a high, you know, they need to be perfect. I desire to be perfect. I want to be flawless, because if I'm flawless, people will notice me and they'll care about me. Because I can't be less than perfect for people. They can be very systematic about stuff getting it done correctly. They're very thorough, meticulous. They don't want to be criticized about making a mistake. And then they get all on themselves. Because they have a higher inner critic voice in their head. And I have that voice too when I mess up. Like, I'm still mad about the whole Ennea thing, where I misspelled Ennea in the very first episode of the Enneagram Talk, where I described it with the Enneagram as I did E-N-N-E-A, not E-N-N-E-A. Still messed it up. Referenced it in another video. Bring it up again because why not? You know. But yeah, this is like my whole, like, this is all of this all makes sense to me now. Like, oh. So now people are going to be like, okay, Brandon, now what are you going to say? But I've been, frankly, moaning about it. Well, I want to moan. But if I don't do that,
like I said, why? Because, Daddy, because.
So, you just want me for food? Is that it?
Yeah.
Hootie! Hootie, that's so rude!
Do I look like I care? No!
All that attitude.
Yeah? And?
Hootie.
it's only by me complaining about stuff to myself, really, because nobody else is going to care about me complaining about it. They want to try to fix my problem. I've got a problem. I want feeling with people. I want that. But point being, the point of me complaining for the past, like, X amount of minutes and just kind of venting and kind of not really trying to attack somebody when people are going to be like, oh, you're attacking somebody. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm talking about real life drama that happened, and I'm, you know, it's been about me. There's no problem from her, you know, it's never been about her. It's been about my reaction to her. She did nothing wrong.
She's fine. She's living life. She's happy, you know.
I've been the one all on myself about this. Hello? Like, it's not about making her feel bad. Like, it's been about me growing as a person. Because I figured out I am not messed up, but like, it's more like a naming stuff. Yeah. Like, I can finally name. Oh! I'm doing this because of this. Oh! Yep. Give me a bit. Give me a bit. Cut the commercial.
Why, hello! We've been talking about your costs in the warranty. Are you insured under cut insurance? Are you under cut insurance? Hey, I need to see you. Sir!
Okay, and we're back. So, like, I needed to complain about stuff for me to actually, like, figure out how to name stuff. But I'm often afraid of talking to people about it because they want to try to fix my problem, or they want to just ignore how I feel about it and gloss it over, or think that me doing my own way of processing stuff is the wrong approach. And it's attacking or accusatory, whatever. Like, I'm doing this video for my own benefit, really. To show how life works for me. And to help, like, you guys see, like, oh, that's why Brandon does this stuff. But you never asked me, so you never know. And, yeah. Anyway, but, like, this is mainly so, like, when I realize I'm doing that again, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm like a 6 right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's just deal with it. Yeah. That's what the Enneagram does. It's about learning and naming stuff and being a little more, like, aware of who you are as a person. Because if I never realized that about me, I still repeat the same pattern over and over again and be in the same problem with everyone else in my life. When I realize, oh, I'm acting this way, I can then in tune, like, be like, oh, I got a booger in my nose. Anyway, I can see something and be like, oh, Brandon's just reacting out of his 4 wing, or his 4 tendency, or his 6 tendency, or his 1 tendency. It needs to, like, just refocus and move on. Like, integrate, move forward, going above myself, getting into something higher than me, tapping into some other new, like, tapping into some other side, some other aspect of me, tapping into my other, like, tapping into something else. That's what I need to learn how to do. And this video is hopefully helping you guys see that, hey, I'm growing as a person. Even if I did bitch and moan for the past, like, 20-ish minutes. And I am very dark and negative in this, and kind of accusatory and manipulative in this, but, like, it's mainly so you guys can see how I operate, like, inside. I never told anybody about it because nobody cares to ask me about it. Because I was afraid of how I would approach you guys about it, and how to talk about it without you being like, yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys to it because I'm almost out of film. I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye, take care.